Bless everybody. So bless y'all, my relatives, my cousins, my uncle, my auntie, everybody. Man, this is a blessing, isn't it? Yes. Some of you might not know me, but you know my wife. And I don't understand that for the world because, she's the in-law. And I'm actually blood. And yet when everybody goes, they go Star. And so I'm like, how you doing? They say, who are you? I said, I'm Doug. Star. Oh, Star! She said that at first. But I just wanted, I had such a wonderful time when we was in Atlanta. We did something like, what was that? We talked about our loved ones that passed on. And I was talking about my mother, how she loved Jesus. She was, I'm telling you, this woman would pray morning, noon, and night. I mean, she prayed more than if she was Muslim. I'm telling you, she would pray all the time. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Jesus, Jesus. That's all she ever did was just call on Jesus. So as a kid, that's all I had to do was to call on Jesus. Anything that I wanted. I mean, I was in California. I was in a situation in California. And calling on Jesus it really brought me out of that situation. It wasn't a bad situation, it was a homeless situation. I prayed for my family, and God bless her. But every time she had always called on Jesus. And I remember one incident, for those that remember, we used to have a party store over there on Finkel and Quincy. And what happened to my father, he was a slumlord. Anybody know what a slumlord is? That's somebody who don't take care of their property at all. They do not take care of their property. And so he rented out this property, first month, second month rent, and a deposit. Now, as long as you had that, you was good. You had that second month, the first month, and a deposit, you was good. So he took people money, and the house was just, as a slumlord would do, it was completely tore up. And so the man finally came back for his money. But he came to the store with my mother and my sister was inside the store. So I so happened to pull up and he came and said, Doug, it's a true story now. He said, Doug, he's up here. He's cussing us out. He's saying he wants money right there. So, you know how we are about mother, I said, listen here. Don't you ever in your life. And this was a big guy too. I said, don't you ever in your life talk to my mom like that. I got my glasses and I'm going to buy it up to my eyes. I said, don't you ever in your life talk to my mom like that. And he was still talking. Then I got upset. I said, listen here. If you say, well, matter of fact, you leave the premises now. Please get out, back in the store. And so he's like, that's all right. That's okay. That's what he started doing. This is a true story now. And he's like, that's all right. That's okay. That's all right. And I'm like, that's all right, that's okay. And so, and then he went out and said, I said, Mom, I said, little sister Phyllis, I said, don't worry about it. I said, he's going down. I said, what I'm going to do, I'm going ahead and finish the house. I was driving my daddy ragged truck. And I said, I'm going to go ahead and finish working on the house. So I went out there, and he was still doing, that's all right. I was on the store. That's okay. Yeah, that's all right. And I'm looking at the store. My little sister, Phyllis, that is, she's not here today. And she was up there kind of rocking with it. That's all right. That's okay. I look back at her like, it's like the song is catchy, But anyway, and so I get in the car, I get in the truck to get ready to pull it off. And so next time I notice, a car pulled behind me. True story. Once again, a true story. This is a true story. I'm talking about my mom. Getting back to the mom. And pulled behind me. And so I'm looking in the rear view. I see the car pulled behind me. I'm looking at my side. It's the guy who was left. That's all right. That's okay. He goes into the driver's side and reaches up the seat. And lo and behold, he pulled out a big old Glock. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I'm telling you. And get to my mother. We're trying to get to my mother now. And he pulled and came to the front windshield, to the side windshield, and said, say another word now. Say something now. And my mother seen this. God bless her soul. Woo! but he left off. He went back into the car. He went back in the car. So I jumped out the truck. I run down. My heart just, man, I'm upset. I said, no, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go inside the store. I'm going to go get the shotgun. And so I run and go get the shotgun. Mom said, no. Jesus, no. No, he was going to try to kill me, Mama. And he said, Jesus, no, it's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. I said, Papa, wait. And she just kept on saying, Jesus, she just kept on praying. Jesus, it's going to be all right, girl. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right, girl. It's going to be okay. She just kept on saying it to me. And my little crazy sister, she started rocking it. It's going to be all right, girl. It's going to be okay. But by calling on Jesus, I think by that, it had weathered a lot of storms in my life. It had taken me through a lot of things in my life. And I just thank God for my mother. I heard Cuz back in Atlanta talk about Uncle Gus, how he was saying about Jesus and the song about Jesus. But I said my mother was the same way. She always called on Jesus. You know, that brings a little song to my heart.
All right. You testifying, now he's singing. All right, come on, Doug. We getting a 3-in-1 package.
One of her favorite songs is my cousin Jackie.
Don't bring me in it. Don't bring me in it.
Her song was Can't Nobody Do Me.
Ain't nobody do me like you. Nobody.
You know, it comes something like Can't Nobody.
Jesus, ain't nobody.